Going live. Oh, and we're live. Hello, welcome. I'm hoping you can hear me because we didn't get a chance to test the microphone. Good morning if you're in Europe or in the UK. This is the great big parkrun quiz. Take 3, global take 2. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's parkrun time. It's 5 to 9 in the morning here in the UK. We're in London. Hello if you're in Europe. Good evening to you if you're in Australia. So this is how it's going to work. Let me get straight involved with quiz.parkrun.com. If you are watching live, there's a Matthew. Why don't you do that? I'm here with Matthew, who's my 13-year-old son. Do you want to come say hello, or are you off camera, Matthew? Hello. There's Matthew. He is going to play along with us. No, you're not allowed to look at the answers, obviously. So you go to quiz.parkrun.com. Have you got your phone? Of course you've got your phone. You're 13. We're going to start at 9:05 on the nose. To give everyone a chance. This is like the run briefing. So to give everyone a chance to get involved, quiz.parkrun.com. If you are playing live, we haven't had any 15 out of 15s yet, but you'll get your score as soon as we finish. And we will give a leaderboard out this time next week to give the people who are not watching live, people in North America, for example, a chance to catch up. And if you are not watching live, you might want to jump ahead to sort of lose the preamble. I say 8-9 minutes because we came live at 55. We're going to start the quiz bang on 9:05. 10 minutes. You can probably 10 minutes, and that will be question 1. As ever, 15 questions, 3 rounds, 3 laps, if you like, of 5 questions each. I'm very pleased that you're with us here, Matthew. Thank you very much this week. Oh, look, there you are. Great big parkrun quiz, 4th of April. Please try again at 9 o'clock. Okay, so you can go there, and it will just refresh at 9 o'clock. You'll see some answer options. We've got a numbers round. Look, we've got a numbers round this week. We've got a general parkrun knowledge round, and we've got a true or false. So no picture round this week. And I think, in my humble opinion, these are the best questions we've had. So how are you doing? Please get involved there in the sections. Hello, Julia. Hello, Sally. Hello, Grant. Hello, Trisha. Let us know how you're doing. This is Parkrun Free week 3, isn't it? Week 2 of the lockdown for us here in the UK. How is it landing with you? Do please let us know. Obviously, we're all frustrated that we can't go out for our weekly park run, but let's remember why we're doing it, why there are no park runs worldwide. There are people who are struggling an awful lot more, as much as you can struggle. And we're trying to keep people safe. We're trying to keep people alive. We're trying to keep, the NHS here in the UK from folding under the pressure. So it's obvious why we're doing it, and it is frustrating. Like this morning, I was up early, as I always am. What I like to do is I like to go for a run before everyone else is up. And usually I can be run and back and showered and making healthy pancakes for breakfast before anyone else even stirs. But obviously I thought, morning, if I do that, that's my exercise done for the day. That's my outing done for the day. And I can't go out for a family walk. So I couldn't. But silver linings, I got up. Anyway, and I caught up with my emails, and my inbox now says 0. So there you go. Quiz.parkrun.com. If you are playing along live, it's a minute to 9 o'clock. We will start, as I say, at 9:05. So if you're watching on catch up, you can skip ahead a bit. We're just, this is... You know what it's like at a park run? People turn up at the last minute. People think, well, I've had the run briefing. I remember the run briefing from last time, so I won't turn up until a minute or 2 past 9. And people are getting that sort of vibe from the great big park run quiz. And why not? It's just a way of keeping the park run community together. Other ways include the School of Park Run, 9 o'clock, Monday to Friday, little tasks. The biology or the science task was name all the body parts that you use during a usual park run. Just a bit of fun, but that's gone down really well. There's also the free weekly timed podcast presented by myself and the brilliant Helen Williams. Who have we got on this week? We got Chrissy Wellington on. We've got Peach. It's the 10th birthday of Junior Parkrun. Happy birthday, Junior Parkrun. I think it remains my favorite thing in the world, Junior Parkrun, but obviously my children and my wife and that sort of stuff. You will say, we got Mr. Motivator on, Mr. Motivator with some hints and tips. He's great, Mr. Motivator. He's called Derek. He's 67 years old now, but he talks a lot of sense. And he says the first thing you have to do about a situation like this is accept the situation. And after that, you can play with it. And he gives us some tips to accept it and play with it. And that's what we're doing here, actually, this morning. We're accepting the situation. We're accepting the fact that it's 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. We don't have a park run, but we do have a great big park run quiz. And like I say, this week's questions are absolutely ace. Congratulations to the people who set them, in particular to the people like Rebecca from College Park Run in the United States, and Peter, stop looking, Matthew, Peter from Callahan, Peter Pullman from Callahan in Australia, who suggested questions. Do please get in touch, suggest some questions. Those two are absolute bangers of questions. Good morning, Fiona. Oh, I met Mr. Motivator at an event a few years back. You're right, he's ace. He really is ace. It took me ages to get through to him on the phone. There's little Hello. Oh, we've got a new link to the answers, I'm being told. This is Russ in my ear. Russ Jeffries, Global Head of Communications at Parkrun. Say it again, Russ, please. Parkrun.me. So forget quiz.parkrun.com, is that right? Yeah. For some people, quiz.parkrun.com is not working. So we've got a new, this is why we do the preamble, you see. Parkrun.me quiz 3. Parkrun.me quiz 3. Parkrun.me quiz 3 if you are playing along. Good to know that you're all signed in. Matt Larkin. Hello, Rowdy Ryan, who says hi. Hello, Christina. Hello, Melissa. And good morning, Bedford. Good morning, Alison, who says hello from Bedford. So as you can see on the side there's the link, parkrun.me quiz 3. Is that working, Matthew?
The other one works for me, but it's fine.
Okay, you're in. Okay, so what are we going to call ourselves? What are we going to call ourselves?
What do you mean?
Well, we need a team name, don't we? You're not allowed to look at the answers. I think you should go a little bit further away so that you because I'm going to put the answers to the questions here, you see.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to play along, Matthew and I. I know the answers. Some of them are great. And do please hang around for the actual answers afterwards, because there are some really interesting facts around the answers. I always think when the answer is interesting, the question is going to be great. So it's 3 minutes past 9 on a Saturday morning. Remember, we're going absolutely live. We're going to start at 9:05 so that the people joining us live or joining us not live, if you like, watching on repeat, know that they can fast forward this 10-minute preamble and get straight to the quiz. So this is your 80-second warning. Parkrun.me quiz 3. Do let us know how the lockdown is landing for you. Do let us know how you got on in previous quizzes. It's a sort of a PB, sort of a parkrun morning. If I was at our local parkrun, Fulham Palace Parkrun, I would really fancy it this morning. It's calm, it's chilly, it's just clouded over a little bit. But it's just that it's that time. It's that spring marathon sort of time of PBs, of parkrun PBs. I'd really fancy it this morning. It was meant to be the Manchester Marathon tomorrow. Good morning to all of you frustrated Manchester Marathoners as well. Good morning to all you frustrated parkrunners around the world. Parkrun will, of course, be back. It's only paused for this crisis. And when it's back, how much more shiny and brilliant, and how much more will we appreciate it? Right, it's 9:04. You have 20 seconds to get involved on parkrun.me quiz 3, and we will get started at now. 5 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Faster runners at the front, slow runners at the back, please. We're underway. So 15 questions. 3 sections, 5 questions, obviously, per section. Think of it as a 3-lap course, just like Fulham Palace. And question 1 in round 1. Round 1 is numbers round. Question 1 is, how many days ago was the first ever park run in Bushy Park? Was it 1,000, 3,663, 3,663, 5,663, or 7,663 days ago? Shall I give a little hint? It was in 2004. There you go. How quick's your maths? September, October time, 2004. How many days ago was the first ever park run in Bushy Park? Was it 1,663, 3,663, 5,663, or 7,663? This one is easy, says whoever's on the park run thing over there. It's Tom, I think, isn't it? Tom Fairbrother. Good morning, Tom. And good morning, Jazz. Right, question 2. How many park runs in the world, I like questions like this, have the word park in their names? How many park runs in the world have the word park in their names? Is it 68, 78, 88, or 98? Did you see?
No.
No, you're really good. You don't cheat, do you?
Actually, might need.
Okay. What have you gone for then?
I went for 68.
So Matthew went for 68. Matthew got it wrong. How many park runs in the world have the word park in their names? 68, 78, 88, or 98? Now, this is question 3, and this is Rebecca White's question from College Park Park Run in the USA. Hello, Rebecca. Thank you for this. I think this is this week's star question. On the 28th of December, 2019, there was the biggest difference in air temperature at park runs around the world. What was the difference in temperature? 48 degrees centigrade, 58 degrees centigrade, 68 degrees centigrade, or 78 degrees centigrade. It was Russia and Australia were the 2 park runs in question. But what was the difference in air temperature on the 28th of December, 2019? 48, 58, 68, or 78 degrees centigrade. Another slight hint. When I lived in Russia, not in northern Russia, in a town called Yaroslavl, which is a little bit northeast of Moscow, and it was really cold in the sort of 28th of December sort of area. And I'd come in from the street, and I lived with this elderly couple in this small flat. And I'd come in and I'd be shivering and I'd be moaning, as you do when you're kind of pampered Westerner like me. And I'd go, oh, it's cold, Holland. And this old guy I used to live with, Vasily, he'd say, oh, I'm not sure. And he'd go and check a little plastic thermometer he had hanging out of the kitchen. And if it was minus 25 degrees or colder, he would agree that, yes, it is cold outside. But if not, he would just say, not a Malina, it's normal. So minus 24 degrees was normal, and that wasn't even in northern Russia. There's a little hint. Great question, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Question 4. What is the average brackets mean age of participants crossing the line at 5K parkrun events? What's the average age of park runners? I think that question. Is it 35, 40, 45, or 50? What's the average age of park runners on Saturday? Obviously on Saturday. 35, 40, 45, or 50. What have you gone for?
I went for 40.
Matthew went for 40. Question 5. It took 9 years. This is another good question. It took 9 years, 7 months, 12 days. 9 years, 7 months, 12 days for the first 1 million park runners to register. How long did the last 1 million take? 5 months, 10 months, 15 months, or 20 months? Took 9 years, 9.5 years, over 9.5 years for the first 1 million park runners to register. How long did the last 1 million take? Was it 5 months, 10 months, 15 months, or 20 months? Quick recap of those 5 questions if you want from round 1. How many days ago was the first ever park run in Bushy Park? 1,663, 3,663, 5,663, or 7,663. Workoutable if I tell you that it was in sort of autumn 2004. How many park runs in the world have the word park in their names? 68, 78, 88, or 98. Matthew got this wrong. On the 28th of December 2019, there was the biggest difference in air temperature at park runs around the world. What was that difference? 48, 58, 68, or 78 degrees centigrade. Question number 4, what's the average age of Saturday morning park runners around the world? 35, 40, 45, or 50? And question 5, it took 9 years, 7 months, 12 days for the first million park runners to register. How long did the last million take? 5 months, 10 months, 15 months, or 20 months? Has anyone registered for park run, I find myself wondering, since the lockdown, since in the sort of 2 weeks and 2 days since we weren't actually able to park run? And the answer is yes, actually, I'm being told. Thank you, Russ. But not very many, as you would imagine. Round 2. Everyone ready for round 2? General park run knowledge. Someone says, poor Matthew. Does that mean, hello, here's my other park running member of the family. Here's Mary. Hello, Mary. Do you want to come in? Come on then. Question number 6. Which volunteer role has been carried out, performed by the most different people? I think this is quite obvious. Is it marshal? Is it photographer? Is it tail walker? Or is it timekeeper? Come on then, let's see that eye of yours. Oh, it's still looking a little bit sore, isn't it? Come and sit on my lap. This is Mary, everyone. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
What do you think, Mary? Which volunteer role has been carried out by the most different people? Marshal, photographer, tail walker, or timekeeper? You'll like the next question more. You can get involved in the next question. Question number 7, everyone. Which of these animals is not found in the name of a park run? Fish, giraffe, kangaroo, or mountain goat? What do you reckon, Mary? Fish, giraffe, kangaroo, or mountain goat? Oh, look, that eye of yours is sore for you.
Mountain goat.
Mary reckons mountain goat. She does have the answers in front of her. She's not reading them. Don't read them. Now, don't say. Okay, we're halfway through. We're nearly halfway through. Which park run country, okay, you off, has the longest coastline? Which park run country has the longest coastline? Let's face it, it's one of 2, isn't it? Is it Canada, Japan, Norway, or Russia? Which park run country has the longest coastline? Canada, Japan, Norway, or Russia? See ya. Question 9 is Peter's question. Peter Pullman in Callaghan in Australia. Thank you, Peter. Hello, Peter. Good evening to you. If you're watching live in Australia, do get involved and do suggest some questions, because these are ace. Which of these, says Peter, is not a real park run in Australia? Curl Curl Park Run, Mullum Mullum Park Run, Walla Walla Park Run, or Woi Woi Park Run? You like that as well, don't you? Which of these is not a real park run in Australia? Curl Curl Park Run, Mullum Mullum Park Run, Walla Walla Park Run, or Woi Woi Park Run? And final question in section 2, question 10. Ready for question 10? Which of these park run territories has the largest population? Is it Australia, Canada, New Zealand, or Singapore? I'd be interested to know what you think. What have you gone for? What have we gone for?
I have gone for Australia.
Matthew's gone for Australia. Which of these parkrun territories has the largest population? We think Australia. What's our team name?
Oh, I just called it Matthew.
He's good. Our team name is Matthew. There's no I in team. Australia, Canada, New Zealand, or Singapore. Are you happy being on? You know you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Quick recap of round 2. Question 6. Which volunteer role has been carried out by the most different people? Obvious, really, isn't it? What did you go for? Marshal, photographer, tail walker, or timekeeper?
Marshal.
Marshal. Matthew went for Marshal. Which is right. Which of these animals is not found in the name of park run? Fish, giraffe, kangaroo, or mountain goat? Which park run country has the longest coastline? Is it Canada, Japan, Norway, or Russia? Peter's question. Which of these is not a real park run? Not a real park run in Australia. Curl Curl, Mullum Mullum, Walla Walla, or Woi Woi? And which of these parkrun territories has the largest population? Is it Australia, Canada, New Zealand, or Singapore? All good? Ready? That's very funny, Christopher Greenway. Round 3 is nice and easy. It's true or false. Replacing the picture round. 5 questions left. All true or false. All quite interesting, actually. So hang around for the answers because we have facts around the questions. On a normal Saturday, the first set of results we receive are from Australia. Is that true or false? On a normal Saturday, the first set of results received are from Australia. Is that true or false? It's a bit like Would I Lie to You? It's the great big parkrun version of Would I Lie to You? Question 12. At the first Bushy Park time trial in 2004, the last finisher received a prize. Is that true or false? At the very first Bushy Park time trial in 2004, the last finisher received a prize. Is that true or false? Question 13. If you complete 500 parkruns, you can claim a green milestone t-shirt. Is that true or false? If you complete 500 parkruns, you can claim a green milestone t-shirt. Those t-shirts with 500 in the back, are they green? Is that true or false? You're Mr. Noticer. What did you go for? No, don't say no, because you'll get it right. You'll definitely get that one right. Don't say. Penultimate question. Parkrun founder Paul Sinton Hewitt was born in South Africa. He just come back from South Africa. Is that true or false? Paul Sinton Hewitt was born in South Africa. Is that true or false? And finally to Poland for question 15, the 200 meter to go sign. Cieszyn Parkrun in Poland. Sorry, I'll start that question again. Cieszyn Parkrun starts in Poland. That bit's true. But its course crosses the border into the Czech Republic. Is that true or false? Cieszyn Parkrun starts in Poland, but its course crosses the border into the Czech Republic. Is that true or false? Accessory fact, while you think about that, most of Geneva Airport is actually in France. I think that's true, but don't hold me to that, and it's not a question. Okay, true or false questions. On a normal Saturday, the first set of results we receive are from Australia. Is that true or false? Question 12, at the first Bushy Park time trial in 2004, the last finisher received a prize. Is that true or false? Question 13, if you complete 500 park runs, you can claim a green milestone t-shirt. Is that true or false? Question 14, parkrun founder Paul Sinton Hewitt was born in South Africa. Is that true or false? And question 15, Cieszyn Parkrun starts in Poland, but the course crosses the border into the Czech Republic. Is that true or false? Some 9 out of 15s, a PB from Paul of 8 out of 15.
Our score is 8 out of 15.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. We had the answer to question 15 wrong, but you don't need to know that. Okay, what did we get?
8.
That's not true at all, is it? 4. Oh, no, you did. You got 8 out of
It says
15.
4th of April.
So, 4th of April. Okay. We got 8. Can you beat us? 9 out of 15 is a PB for Hillary. Well done, Hillary. 12 out of 15 from Paul. These are some good scores. Well done, George. 12 out of 15. Maria, 8 out of 15. Same as us today. Okay, you ready for the answers? I think you all are, because you're putting your scores up on the thing over there. Well done. 10 out of 15, a couple of 10s, a couple of 9s, a 6. Oh, never mind, Kerry. Better luck next week. Okay, so how many days ago was the first ever park run in Bushy Park? The answer was 5,663. It was in September, October time, 2004. How many park runs in the world have park in their names? It was 98. Now, how about this? Rebecca's question in the USA. The 28th of December 2019 saw the biggest difference in air temperature at park runs around the world. What was the difference? It was a staggering 78 degrees centigrade. Have a listen to this. Okay, so Port Hedland parkrun in Australia, that was at 33 degrees. Nothing special about 33. We've had 33 even in the UK. But Yakutsk parkrun in Russia, I think it's in Siberia, it's in eastern Russia anyway, went ahead because they promised that they would never not go ahead because of the cold. Yakutsk parkrun in Siberia went ahead despite it being minus 45 degrees centigrade. I find that absolutely staggering. You can't breathe at minus 45 degrees centigrade. That's just amazing. Anyway, thank you for that question, Rebecca. Question 4, what's the average age of park runners on a Saturday morning? The answer was 40. And question 5, it took 9 years, 7 months, 12 days for the first million park runners to register. How long did the last million take? 10 months. And we found out we have had some registrations since parkrun was paused around the world. Hello. Oh, your question's coming up. You got it wrong. I'll tell you the truth. Sorry. Which volunteer role has been carried out by the most people? Obviously, that is marshal. Which of these animals is not found in the name of a parkrun? You see your eye? I'll pull you.
I just had my eye dropped.
You had your eye drops. Were you brave? Which of these?
It didn't went in 2 times, so I have one. Then I closed my eyes.
Okay, well done. Well done. That's very brave. You come and sit on my lap. We're just going through the answers. Which of these animals is not found in the name? Come on then. Come on then. Is not found in the name of a parkrun. Your poor eye. Is it fish? No, that's Fish Hook Parkrun in South Africa. Is it kangaroo? No, that's Kangaroo Island Parkrun in Australia. Is it mountain goat? No. You went for mountain goat, didn't you? That's Mountain Goat Trail Parkrun, which I'm very interested in the USA. But giraffe is not found in the name of a parkrun. I'd have got that wrong too. I'd have gone for mountain goat. No, don't touch that. That's the microphone. Which parkrun country has the longest coastline? It was Japan, or it was Canada or Russia, wasn't it? It's actually Canada by some distance. Russia's coastline is like nearly 38,000 kilometers long. Canada's coastline is 243,000 kilometers long. And Peter's idea in Australia, you like this question too, didn't you, Mary? Which of these is not a real parkrun in Australia? The answer is Walla Walla. Curl Curl Parkrun exists, as does Mullen Mullen Parkrun, as does Woy Woy Parkrun, all 3 of which we want to go to, don't we? Walla Walla Parkrun. It doesn't happen, doesn't exist. No, that says Canada. Which of these parkrun territories has the largest population? Canada again. Did anyone get both Canada questions right? We didn't, did we? Canada has the largest population, larger than Australia and New Zealand and Singapore. I suspect combined. Finally, the true or false. On a normal Saturday, the first set of results received are from Australia. That is false. It's New Zealand. At the first Bushy Park time trial in 2004, the last finisher received a prize. That is true. Did we say true?
Yeah.
It was a voucher for Sweatshop. Question 13. If you complete 500 park runs, you claim a green milestone t-shirt. It's royal blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you notice stuff. You were like our noticer. Yeah, it's royal blue. So that was false. Question 14. Paul Sinton Hewitt was born in South Africa. Also false. He was born in Zimbabwe. And Cieszyn Parkrun starts in Poland, but its course crosses the border into the Czech Republic. That is true. Actually, the way I asked the question, I had it down as false. So I was sort of trying to steer you to say true. And hopefully many of you did. So well done, everyone. That concludes Parkrun Global Quiz number 4. In its new old time slot of 9 o'clock Parkrun time in the UK. We got 8 out of 15. We're not going to have a top 10 now, but we will have some anyone who got 15 out of 15 we'll mention next week. We'll mention some stats around the quiz this next week, and we will be back very much next week. In the meantime, please do subscribe to the Parkrun YouTube channel. I had a look this morning, and there's like almost 10,000 subscribers. It would be really great if any of the 1.3 thousand people who are currently watching don't subscribe. Could you all subscribe just to get it over 10,000, please? That would be a little win for a Parkrun weekend. The Parkrun community staying together whilst Parkrun events around the world are paused. Staying together through the free Weekly Time podcast. Do please check that out. with a happy birthday edition for Junior Parkrun. It's 10 this weekend, and with Mr. Motivator, Mr. Actual Motivator this week, and also through the School of Parkrun, Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. We'll see you same time next Saturday for another great big parkrun quiz. But thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
End.